So after my last video got to 7 likes, I said to go ahead and create a video to farm XP for your followers and yourself. With this, we're going to start in the faction hall. As always, stay tuned. So starting in the faction hall, you can see I've got followers of Maruvians, and here you can see my armor. Now you don't need Maruvians to do this. I recommend either T7 to T9 AoC thralls or faction pets. Now if you're going with faction pets, obviously the higher the better. If you're going for XP for them, I would highly recommend them being at least level 10 or 15. If you're going for XP for you, obviously the higher the better. So a couple things as you go through this path to get to the Vangul camp. Up here on the right, there'll be a plague deer. Just cut through this left-hand side. There's also going to be another plague deer up here. Just ignore them. You can run through these guys as well. I just killed them. The plague deers will no longer blow up on you, so it's not that big of a deal anymore. If they follow you up here, they'll eventually break off aggro. Alright, so this is the Vangul camp. Now, if you're lower level and you're not comfortable with sending your thralls in, you can just go ahead and grab a bow, pull them back to the trees behind you. For this, I'm just going to send them in and have them attack. Now again, you're going to see them get bounced a lot. The Council of Wolves armor that you get at level 300 if you have EEWA on your AoC server will help immensely while doing this as well. Also, don't forget, in between each pull, if your followers are lower level or if you're lower level, take time in between each one to heal up your followers. You don't need to risk them getting killed just for something stupid like you thinking they could handle the next mob without being at full health. So after this mob is done, go ahead and grab your bow. Again, if you don't feel comfortable sending your followers straight into that archway, aim for that far right person hanging out underneath the archway. You'll pull that whole mob plus the entire group inside that area on the right hand side. Now as you can see, this pull is going to be a little bit trickier since the latest AoC patch removed the ability to climb these walls or these trees. You're going to take a few hits here, so make sure you also have the highest possible armor since you can no longer climb up and out of the danger. Just keep dodge rolling until your followers eventually pick up all the aggro. So once everybody here is dead, you can see I took a few hits, my thralls took a few hits. You can use Wilderness Stew or whatever healing pots you have on hand to heal up your followers. I've also got EEWA magic. That's not required, but it is super helpful. It also doesn't help that I took off half my armor just so I could have the ability to use magic. Things will go faster if you are also helping your followers do some damage, obviously. Just keep in mind, if you attack one of them, they're gonna turn their aggro on you if your followers don't hit them directly after. So once all your followers and yourself are all healed up, just walk on into this area here. You'll see a group on the left and whatever stragglers are still around on the right. You can just send your followers in and easy peasy, they should clean up everything nicely. So once you get this area cleaned out, you can go up those steps in front of you. There's 3 more NPCs up there that you can kill. And when you're done with this area, go back out the way you came, take a right. There is more Vanguls wandering around there with one smaller group. Now just past that smaller group is going to be a Stormhold camp. I highly recommend bringing your highest levels in there. It is a little bit more dangerous than these grunts and these soldiers. If you're going to go take on that Stormhold camp, I highly recommend helping them out either with AoC magic or EEWA magic. Again, if you have it, you'll see some of the AoC magic right here. I'm using the top tier blood magic. But that's all there is to it, folks. Thank you for sticking around this long. I tried making it as short a video as possible, so not to bore anybody. You can also take your faction pets if they're Alaric and Plague immune and take out some Scourge bosses in the Dark Forest as well. Take their heads and turn them into the bounty boards if you haven't unlocked already. But Enjoy the XPs, hope everybody's having a great time playing AoC. If you don't have a server to play AoC on, or you're interested, as always, feel free to join our community server. Great mods, no abuse, great community, all happy to help. And honestly, we're all just here to have fun. You can find the link below or on your screen now for our Discord. Hope to see some of y'all. Thanks for stopping by. If you've got any questions or ideas for a future video, go ahead and drop that comment down below and I'll see what I can do for you.